Hello everyone, it's Simon from Buck's Guinea Pig Talks. You are on our YouTube channel, so thank you very much for joining us. So we have got the fantastic female, this is our keeper from the Democritus litter, and she was born with her two siblings on the 1st of July 2024. Now we are now on the 29th, I believe, of July as we're recording this. So she's on day 29 and we are about to announce her name. So many of you have been asking what their name we've chosen, and we indeed do have a name. Now let's go back a little bit. So with the teddies, these are pretty much, these are yours and my wife's, aren't they?
They are.
And so the names that we start with our teddies, we started with Socrates, who was our first guinea pig teddy, and she was the great grandmother of, no, she wasn't, she was the great three greats of this one. And she had the big black patches over the eyes, and then her daughter went to our friend, that guinea pig then had Epicurus, who's another Greek philosopher, and then we had Democritus from Epicurus, and then we've had Democritus, and then we've got this one. So actually you had a name for...
I did, and I have a funny story with the name, but for up until now we've called her Big T because all three of the babies look so similar. The boy had no T on the back.
No. And
then the two girls one of them had a big white shape on the back that looked like a big T, and one had a little T.
Little T.
And we've kept Big T. And that name was given in the meantime by our eldest daughter, who spotted Big T and Little T.
Because they all look quite alike.
Very similar.
And also
especially
because...
when they're tiny.
Yeah, and we're trying to weigh them as well and trying to get some figures. Anyway.
So... there's a funny story with this. I was thinking of another ancient Greek philosopher, because philosophy is sort of my subject, and the philosophers, this is a bit boring maybe for some of you, but I don't find it boring. The early philosophers were also scientists. They were trying to discover the world. So, the first scientists were really philosophers. And so science and philosophy used to be so clearly linked, which you wouldn't recognise now looking at sort of the world necessarily. But, hello, you're chatting away with me, aren't you? You're liking that carrot. And so... the reason I came up with this name is actually there's a very famous Greek mathematician who was a philosopher, mathematician and scientist. And what made me think of it is our eldest daughter was doing some maths work, and I said, you have to ask Grandad to help you with that. He's very good at that. And she was chatting, and she said to my dad, she said, I don't think you'd be able to help me with this because it's really modern and it's like new maths, and you'd never have heard of the person who's come up with this. And my dad said, who is it? I might have. And she said, I don't think you will have. And he said, who is it? And he fell about laughing when she said who the name was. And this is who you're going to be named after.
Hang on, just let me say let's drag it out a little bit longer, okay?
So some people might have already guessed who it is.
But the name that has been chosen will be announced in a couple of minutes, okay? When Democritus and Figaro had their first litter, you had the name already.
I did, but we didn't have any girls.
No, so
we didn't have a keeper.
And the names that we use for our guinea pigs, they can be multi-purpose.
Well, the first time you took Socrates to the vet, they thought Socrates must be a boy, and you were like, oh no, it's a girl guinea pig.
And Epicurus as well.
Because they, so yes, we're gender neutral with our Greek philosophers.
So shall we? Okay, I'll let you announce
the ancient Greek.
The name for this guinea pig we're keeping, Big T, is... You can do the story and you can do
ancient Greek philosopher, mathematician and scientist, who my daughter thought was a very modern mathematician. Meet Pythagoras.
Yeah.
Hey, Pythagoras.
Very sweet.
And we can call you Pi for short. Hey, and you're so chatty. Look at that fluffy bot.
She's very sweet.
She is.
Sweet. So this is little Pythagoras. So
Hello,
So
Pythagoras.
she is the keeper, and she's a very, very happy guinea pig, and yeah, really, really delighted with her. So she's actually the bigger of the three.
She is. Well, she's so beautiful.
And the boy guinea pig, he's now in his own bachelor pad,
He is.
and he's got a friend coming later this week, and then they'll be going.
Oh,
Hello. There's
hello,
their little tongue
darling.
coming out. Oh,
She's
she's
so
very sweet.
cute.
Now, if personality is determined by sound, she's going to be sensational.
Lovely. So,
Very sweet. So there we
welcome to Buck's Guinea Pig Talks. Pythagoras, our new girl guinea.
are. A very, very beautiful guinea pig. Absolutely delighted.
Cheers.
Very good choice, and we look forward to many years of Pythagoras being sweet. I mean, if she can be a bit like her mum and a bit like all the others in the Teddy line, I mean, she's already got.
Oh,
a
she's
great
so
personality.
personalised. Look at her chatting,
Yes.
eating her carrot.
You do know that when we finish this and she goes back with her family, they can be like,
Why do you smell of carrot?
yeah. Okay, so everyone, so we are absolutely thrilled and delighted to share this with you. So do put in comments if you think the name's good. Well, if you think the name's bad, tough luck. If you like the name, that's brilliant. Why don't you suggest the next name for our next guinea pig? That'd be pretty cool. Some good names for guinea pigs. Maybe something on the Greek link. Who knows? Anyway, there you are. So what do you think of the name Pythagoras? That is the name of this beautiful female Teddy, who's the daughter of Democritus, born on the 1st of July 2024. So she will be staying with the other Teddies. She'll be staying with their mum Democritus, with her grandmother's Democritus, and obviously with Luna, who's her great aunt. There we are. So thank you all so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.